Black Friday is back and pCloud just dropped their biggest deal of the year, and I just gotta tell you about it. 60% off their exclusive 3-in-1 bundle. We're talking $599 for 5 terabyte lifetime storage plus encryption plus a password manager. Normally, well, you have to shell out almost $1,500. But here's the thing. This bundle makes perfect sense for some of you and absolutely 0 sense for others. So let me show you exactly what you're getting and whether you should actually buy it. Okay, so what's in this exclusive limited edition bundle? 3 things. First, well, 5 terabytes of lifetime storage, and that's probably what most of you are interested in, and the maximum amount of storage possible. And that's your cloud space, essentially 5 terabytes forever. Second, pCloud encryption, and this normally costs $150 on its own. And third, pCloud Pass Premium, and that's their password manager, and that's another $149. But if you buy all 3 of them separately, that's almost $1,500. And with this deal, you get it for $599, and that's 60% off. I mean, you're saving nearly $900, which is insane and mind-blowing right now. Now, they've got a lot of other options too. We got 1 terabyte for $199, and that's 54% off. That's down from around $430. And there's a 2 terabyte version for $279, which is 53% off from about $590. And then, wow, here it comes. There is a 10 terabyte monster for $799 or 58% off from nearly $1,900. And as always, you can use the links in the description below to make sure you lock in the cheapest price because we keep them updated all the time for you here. But is this actually a good deal? And I'm here to run the numbers against the competition. Now, Google Drive charges $10 a month for 2 terabytes. Over 5 years, that's $600 for less than half the storage pCloud is offering. Now, Dropbox, 2 terabyte for $12 a month. 5 years costs you $720. And here's what matters. At 60% off, this deal pays off in under 3 years compared to monthly subscriptions. And since cloud storage companies rarely discount lifetime plans this heavily, well, Black Friday might be your best shot at getting those deals. Now, I know what some of you are probably saying, Mauricio, I can't just drop $600 on a whim this close to Christmas. And well, I do hear you. Good news is pCloud does several sales every year, not just around the holiday season. You want to make sure you don't miss it? Well, you can subscribe to my newsletter and get notified whenever there is an especially good cloud storage deal out there. And I also cover all the latest tech news as well as detailed deep dives into really, well, complicated topics. The link's in the description box below. If you're interested, please sign up. I'm happy to have you as a new subscriber. Thank you very much. I've been also testing pCloud for years now, and if you've been around the channel, well, you know I'm a fan of their client-side encryption. And here's essentially how it works. Everything gets encrypted on your device before it uploads. Even pCloud can't see your files. They literally can't access them, and that's huge in the privacy world. They're also based in Switzerland, and Swiss privacy laws, well, they are just top tier, like they're chocolate. And GDPR protection, well, applies basically to just everyone, not just Europeans. Okay, file size limits, there are none, which is great. You can upload massive video files and really no one cares. Many competitors cap you. OneDrive, for example, there is a 250 gigabyte max cap per file. Now, acknowledged, it's a huge file, but still, you don't have that limit on pCloud. Well, you can upload just whatever you want. Also, super important with big files and large data sets, there is no speed throttling, right? My tests showed consistently fast uploads and downloads, and the app stayed responsive during massive transfers. I do routine speed tests of all cloud storage platforms, so make sure to hit that subscribe button to catch my reviews while they're fresh and while the testing is fresh out of our labs. I'm not going to spend too much time like going over the pros and cons of pCloud, but I'll link my review in the corner here on this video, and you can watch basically all the details about that provider because we really go in depth in this review. Okay, now some maybe red flags. Some Reddit users have reported account suspensions, and usually for terms of service violations, right? So they're sharing copyrighted content or they're like running automated scripts. So really do make sure to read the terms and conditions and don't do anything stupid, right? I mean, that's basic common sense. And last thing you want is really to run afoul of an account termination because, well, you happen to upload that movie, you got a hold of like Sailing the High Seas, if, well, you know what I mean. So stay clean, and then your account will not have any trouble in the long future ahead. Now, the bigger concern, we got the lifetime label, right? Lifetime means obviously the company's lifetime, not yours, right? What if pCloud then shuts down? Look, they've been around since 2013, right? That's over a decade without any major problems, but it's still a risk. But like I mentioned, the deal pays off in less than 3 years, and I seriously doubt pCloud is going anywhere anytime soon. I have over 7-8 terabytes with them right now, and I really trust their service. So I think it's a good deal, which if you're in the market for a new cloud storage subscription, lifetime subscription, then you should definitely check that out. So, who should actually buy this deal, right? You're planning to use cloud storage for at least 3 years? Well, the math, as you can see, it just works out. Privacy is important to you? Well, pCloud's Swiss jurisdiction has real advantages. And monthly payments just drive you nuts. You pay here once and you're done forever. But hold on. Just don't throw your money at a fat discount just yet. Maybe, just maybe, you're not sure what you'll need long term. Monthly plans let you pivot without losing hundreds up front. Your team needs to collaborate in real time. Well, Google Workspace or Microsoft 365 are maybe better bets. Looking for advanced features and bells and whistles, well, pCloud keeps things pretty basic, right? This deal runs through November 29th, I'm sorry. You've got about 2 weeks to decide. And if this video helped you make the right choice, subscribe for more honest cloud storage news and reviews. And again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.